Hello everybody, welcome to Anonymous Gaming, and my name is Blind Assassin. We're doing a Witcher 3 playthrough. This is my second attempt doing it. The first one I lost all the sound footage. It was awesome! So now I've got to redo it. I'm glad you're here joining us, and thank you for checking out the channel. Hope you enjoy it. Like I said, I'm Blind Assassin. I love RPGs, so this is why I get the fun job of playing through all the cool ones. Like when I play through The Witcher, I'm gonna play Skyrim. We'll play we got to play through Skyrim, of course. We'll play through Dragon Age, Inquisition, and all kinds of fun ones. But we're starting with The Witcher because I love it. Played it, Witcher 2, wasn't very good at it, but I've fallen in love with RPGs since then. That was like, I don't know, whenever it first came out. And I've learned a lot, and I actually kind of know how to play it now. And this is a little trickier than most RPGs, but once you get a handle on it, it's a lot of fun to play. So first, this is the menu screen. I'll show you that. It's set up like a standard menu screen. What's really cool is this glossary right here. It has a bestiary, tutorial, character screen, and crafting. With the bestiary, it shows you any beast that you encounter in the wild. It'll show you cool information about it. It'll give you a description of what they are, and it'll separate it into different things. Like this one's a necrophage or whatever, however you want to pronounce that. And then you've got werewolves, and you've got cursed ones, and all kinds of little different categories. And it'll show you what it's vulnerable against, what it's immune to, and all kinds of helpful hints that you'll need, because there's so many enemies that you'll face in The Witcher. It's astounding how many there actually are. So it's nice to have this whenever you're like, you're going to fight something. Like, oh, I'm going to fight this wyvern. I need to figure out what blade oil to use, and what deduction will work good. So anyway, that's the bestiary. And then you got the tutorial. This just shows all kinds of little helpful hints. So if you ever need to know something like, I saw signs down there. We'll go back to signs. So you got signs like, what does the Ard sign do? And then you click. Well, you don't have to click on it now. You click. You highlight it. Wow. And it'll tell you exactly what it does. And that's very useful, especially when you're first figuring out the game, because like I said, there's a bunch of things in this game, so it kind of gives you a helpful guide for what to do if you ever get stuck. Like, how do I do this? I forgot. Just check your tutorial, and they'll probably help you out. Then you got the characters, which you meet quite a few characters. So if you ever want to read about how you met them, or the connection to older game, the first one or the second one, then this is the place to do it. Oh, there I am, sexy man beast, and sexy woman beast, his lover. So you got any character you meet that's a main character or like secondary main character will be put in here. Then you got crafting. It'll show you, you'll get throughout the world, you'll get plans for different like armor sets, weapon sets, and all that kind of goodies. And this will show you what you need to make them. Now you can't craft them yourself. You have to go to an armor or a blacksmith. But you can kind of get an idea of, I need to be collecting some cured leather. Oh no, I gotta kill some cows or something. That's what it's helpful for. So it'll show you those kind of things that you need. So that's cool. Then you got alchemy, which is something you'll use a ton in The Witcher. I like Skyrim, for example. I never used alchemy. I just ate all the different ingredients and hoped for the best. But in The Witcher, I find myself using it a ton, and it eases you into it. Because I was always scared of alchemy. I'm like, it's so much knowledge that I don't know, and I don't want to take the time to know it. I just want to play. But The Witcher kind of helps you ease into that, so that's really nice. So anyway, and we'll go through what all these things mean as they become needed. But then you got your oils, which oils are very important. Since you missed my first fight because I had to redo this. But when you fight, say like the ghouls, you fight those things. The weakness was this oil right here. So once I collect those things, I can craft this oil, and then you'll apply it to your blade, and you'll be good to go. Trying to think what else you need to know on that. I think that's it for now. Then you got your inventory, which you'll use the most of everything. It separates it to handy little categories. You do have a carry weight limit. When you reach it, you just walk really slow, but you can still go everywhere, and you can still fast travel too, which is nice. You can also upgrade your carry weight too with saddlebags, which right now you can see at the bottom here. I don't have it. Likewise, you can also update your saddle and have it go. That makes your horse run faster. Horse blinders help with fear, and you can put a trophy too. You got all kinds of handy stuff. You can equip 4 different consumables. That's potions, foods, and all that good stuff. You can lace your pockets with bombs and all kinds of goodies. And this shows you, if you have a ranged weapon, this will show you which one you have. Your bolts. Shows your sword, shows your stats, your weapon health, because your weapon does deteriorate over time and become less useful, as does your armor. Oh no, my controller batteries are low. Stay alive for a little bit longer for me. We'll try to make it through this episode. And then you got meditation, which you use if you're playing on a lower level, which I am for now because it's fun that way. It helps you heal. Also, it'll replenish your potions too. But if say you're in a mission, it's like, I need you to meet at midnight. Then you can meet at midnight because you can just meditate, just sit on your knees. He's very flexible. I'm kind of jealous. Just for a quick example. See, he was on his knees. That's good flexibility for a whole. He can do it up to a whole day. It's pretty impressive. Hello, random things. Get some crowns, that's your money, and florins are also a type of money. Weird because it was on a log, but whatever, I won't complain. And then you got your character tree, which we'll get to whenever I get a level up, but it's basically how your leveling system. One complaint about it is it's not really that useful. I mean, there's certain things that are good, but it's not as important as in other RPGs where you need to level up. I mean, you'll get stronger as you level up, and you definitely need that, but these perks, I mean, they help a little bit, but I like them. I think it's fine, but I know a lot of people have issues with that. Oh, and then you have a quest book, which shows your current quest. It'll separate them to main quests, secondary quests, Witcher contracts, and others, I think, or something like that. I can't quite remember. And then they'll show you completed and failed. And then you got your if you fail quest, which you can. I've done several times. Oh, there's my horsey. This is the world map. You can zoom out to see a better view of it. As you go and discover things, it'll show you where everything is, which is awesome. But it works like a regular world map. I know that's not really awesome. That's pretty normal. But you can't fast travel anywhere unless you're at a signpost, which I haven't discovered any, so no fast traveling yet. But once you're at a signpost, you can travel to any signpost that you've read about, which will show it on the map, or discovered yourself. So that's handy. It's kind of annoying though when having to like you're in the middle, like say okay, that's the end of the map, but say you're all the way over here and there's no signpost, and you got to travel all the way over here to get to a signpost. It's kind of annoying. But I understand it's a massive game, so they had trouble probably trying to get you to fast travel anywhere. It's a way to save space or something. Who knows? There's a bunch of different areas you will get to discover. We will get to discover. I'm looking forward to that. It's going to be fun. But right now we're in White Orchard, so let's go ahead and get it started. We're still in the beginning stages, so not a ton of action, but that's all right. I'll go ahead and pick that up. Um, oh, just got one. Ha. So first signpost, that's a signpost, and you'd walk up to it. Well, let me just show you real quick. Ooh, the sun. You'd walk up to it, you go fast travel, and then you'd look for another signpost, which we don't have. Then you'd fast travel to it, and you can fast travel anywhere. Oh, just look at the graphics of this game. Just love it. I mean, I know I'm on a console, and consoles suck, but according to some people, I'm fine with them, and I think the graphics look great on here. Probably shouldn't have said a controversial statement in my first. Ooh, dead bodies. Let's go run into them. Boop. Anyway, probably shouldn't have said a controversial statement my first episode, but you know, ransacked village. We'll have to come back here eventually. Yeah, they're talking about stuff. I'm talking over them. It's not that important. Horsing. Oh, horsing. Horsing around. No. This is how you horse. It's a little. It's actually pretty intuitive once you get used to it, but it took me a second. If you just want to slow gallop, you just hold down A, and this is a slow gallop. If you want to go fast, you double tap A, and cause to go fast. Of course, doing that uses your horse's stamina, so which it will deplete. So, like I said, you can upgrade that with your saddle, I think. So, uh-oh, someone's about to get killed. Oh, he's having a delicious feast. Nothing better than some fresh horse, I guess. That is a believer. It's a griffin. Nice monster. You get to fight a couple of those in the game. Ooh. And there he goes. He's taking his horse. The great thing about The Witcher, though, is, and you'll see this right from the get-go, is the decisions you make. Every decision has a consequence, whether positive or negative, and it's not really what you usually would think. So it's pretty awesome, and I like playing the nice guy as much as possible, but that can bite you sometimes. So be careful.
God, that was close. I was sure I'd end up like my mare.
Provided you got lucky. Your horse died quickly. The griffins like to toy with their prey.
Yeah, now this guy's gonna have nightmares. Thanks for that. It's a good sound.
You'd like a reward, I suppose.
Yeah, see? This is a chance for me to be nice. Could've got some more coin, but nah.
And they call witches heartless. Say they won't lift a finger without pay.
They also say mice are born of rotting straw. Back to the trail.
Like I said, leads to the main road and ends there. Mother, you seek someone?
Yeah, I seek a woman.
Woman, leave them hide.
I do like how they shorten what they're gonna say. It's funny sometimes.
There's an inn here in White Orchard. Sole one around. Gets its share of travelers. Perhaps you'll learn something there.
Perhaps.
Besides, the innkeep's my cousin. Tell her
Dude's in need of a shave, but I guess he almost got killed, so
Not a bad idea.
he's probably fine with not shaved.
He's fairly great. But sure, use a good ride. Nice and cool, you know. Straight from the cellar.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's get back on our horse. Look at the water. I tell you, I've really been tracking games graphically over the past, I don't know, ever since I was a little kid. I loved paying attention to that, and one of the biggest improvements is the water. I mean, just look at that. Whew, this is beautiful. All right, back on my horse we go. I guess he's not going on a horse.
So, the griffin is close to the village. Strange.
My thoughts exactly. The forest is
And we have our first glitch. Look at that. What is he? He's like underground. Dude, that's cool. I'm kind of jealous. He's riding air. Don't talk to the children, by the way. They're creepy. Children are cool and all, but in this game, they're just creepy. He's a demon. Look at him. Such a demon. Oh, glitches. This game does have a few, but they're not game breaking anymore. So, I'm not complaining too much. Get my mug of ale. Men are really rude to women in this game, which is probably true to life. Oh yeah, there's also a civil war ravaging the lands, and you kind of gotta deal with that. I didn't actually tell you the story, did I? I skipped the tutorial because it was mostly cutscenes, kind of like this one, but there was a ton. So as soon as this little cutscene gets over with, I'll pause it and tell you about the story, because it is kind of important. Actually, I can tell you right now while she's doing that. You are looking for your friend, a sorceress named Yennefer. She's quite attractive, as they tend to make the women in this game, and the men super ugly. It's kind of just how they do. I don't know why. Anyway, side point. Anyway, so you're looking for her because she has information for you, and I don't think you know what it is at the time, but you wake up from this dream at the beginning of the game. That was the tutorial, where you're training this little girl named Ciri who wants to be a witcher, and at the end of the dream she gets kidnapped by this group called the Wild Hunt, which looks quite scary. Anyway, so you're looking for Yennefer because you're hoping maybe she has some information on her. And that's where you're at. So you're looking for a woman, but first let me see what she's got. And she has Gwent cards. Gwent is the card game that you can play in game, which is a lot of fun. I hated it at first because it's like I sucked at it. Once I got better at it, I thought it was a lot of fun. I'm gonna buy water. And really enjoyed it, so I highly recommend playing it. So I just bought those Gwent cards, and you'll get to play Gwent in a second, so you kind of get to see what I'm talking about.
Looking for a woman, raven hair, violet eyes, dresses in black and white, writing in from Willoughby.
Writing in from Willoughby.
That sounds violet and gooseberries.
Yeah. Why would she smell women? I don't think people go around sniffing people, but could be wrong.
Is there a contract on that griffin?
I clicked on this one just so you can kind of get some information on how they do contracts.
Now the aldermen don't use the privy without asking the Black One's permission first. And as soon as they can, it's a no contract.
Jay, we might have done something, but not for free.
Oh, you remember how we were nice and let that guy away for free? Saved him, and then like, yeah, you can leave. Well, apparently we're not going to save the town. Thanks for everything. Okay, boring.
Please, I'm not decrepit yet.
Then I'll ask about Yennefer.
Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
That's not as fun, though. I'd rather draw some attention. Alright, so I'll ask this group.
And we see something quiet. Out of my face, freak. Your breath sounds like beer.
Rude. So whenever you see this little triangle sign right here, that is one of your signs that you can cast to influence people's minds. This is when those perks come in handy that people say are useless, because if you don't have a high enough level, sometimes you won't get to use it. So I always level this one up, and my Igni, which is the fire one. Can't remember what this one's called off the top of my head. So I'm not going to bother saying it because a Witcher fan will get mad at me. But I'm going to use it.
Really a woman dressed in black and white. Seen her talk.
Folks say the lady rode through the village a few days now.
He
Galloping so
He has to
fast,
answer
I
now.
had to bore into the ditch.
Which way did she go?
Dunno. Lots of tracks leading off the main road. Could have gone anywhere. Oi, people! The freak's taken Micah's mind!
And I'll take your tongue if you don't shut up.
That shut him up. No, that wasn't super helpful. I'll have to ask somebody else. I don't know if I said it, but that little red dot is your current quest.
Steve! What a waste of time! The earth shall revolve around the sun before you comprehend these rules.
Got a minute?
Why not? Albert Geert, Assistant Professor in Contemporary History at Oxford 30K.
Geralt of Rivia.
Witcher with tenure.
I'm looking for a woman. Long hair, dressed in black and white.
It's kind of sound like a stalker. I don't know if I would just be like, you look creepy. Yeah, let me tell you exactly where this woman I saw was.
Horsewoman of war. What's that about?
Folks say an omen. A beautiful phantom rides the fields at night, looks as if it's grander, armies follow her, and all who cross her path meet with misfortune.
You dodged the last bit. And where they saw her.
No facts interest me, not fairy tales.
Not a place I'd ever expect to find a scholar. Taking the fleeing war.
Yeah,
Quite the opposite. Chasing. I ran it for the fun,
Tired of life.
I'm tired of life.
which I value more than life itself.
Yeah, something tells me he's gonna die very quickly, right? He's gonna get to the front lines and get his head chopped off by a sword, you know, or eaten by some of the crazy, insane beasts that there are.
Interesting. We need somebody to describe war. What it's really like. Not colorful banners and generals making moving speeches, but rape, violence, and thoughtless
I'm sure people really want to read about rape.
I see you lack the polish of the academy. Rape and cruelty are details of no import to the war's course. Trinkets on the garment of conflict, one might say.
Tell that to the people whose houses burned down. Gotta go. So long.
A moment, Richard. You strike me as a man of the world. Are you familiar with rape?
No, and I don't have time to learn.
Gwent!
But the rules are quite simple. Come on.
So this will be a quick tutorial on Gwent.
Why not?
I like Gwent,
Here's how it's done.
so we're gonna play it. Basically, you have 4 different factions to choose from. You've got the Northern Realms, Skeletal, Monsters, and the Nilfgaardian Empire. So right now the only deck I have, because it's brand new, is the Northern Realms. So I'm gonna go through, and as I play, once I start playing, I'll show you more about it, so you know what I'm talking about. Right now I'm just going to add these people, and then take away him. Looks good to me. Alright, we look good, so let's go ahead and start. Not enough unit cards. Whoops, I forgot to add one back. Oh yeah, forgot to add this one. Whoopsie daisy. Now let's start. Alright, so basically you have 3 different levels. You have close, siege, and ranged. I didn't say those in order. Close, ranged, sieged. Those are close, ranged, sieged. And you try to get the most points by putting the cards on the things. These two right here are weather cards that affect. They make everything in your in that row, like this one's arranged, go to 1. So that's a very useful card. But anyway, so I get to redraw 2 cards, so I'm going to redraw that one. Ooh, that right there, that little eye on that guy's card means he's a spy, so you put him on the other guy's side, but you get to draw 2 cards from your deck, so that's a cool card. Not too useful right now, unfortunately, because I don't have any good cards, but later down the line, it's a very useful card. And it's my turn. So I'm going to go ahead and play my spy card. Get my 2 extra cards. So let's see, what do I want to do? I'm going to try to beat him. I got a lot of good cards this time. So this will be a super action. Oh, damn. Gotta use my other one. So I beat him the first round pretty easily. And whenever since I'm Northern Realms, I have the perk, I get an extra card. Oh, I got the card that I redrew. That's nice. Let's see. What do I want to use? Oh, I see, I already made a mistake. But that's okay. I'll survive. See, I should have saved this one till the next round, or whatever. So your goal is to win, get the most points in 3 rounds. You can comment if I didn't give enough information on this, and I'll go into more detail in a future episode about it. Because I did kind of give a quick, like, this is how you do it. It's kind of dangerous, but I'm going to try to win without having to play the next one. You know what? No, I'm not, actually. Let's see. I'm torn. I guess we're going hard or we're going home. Kind of was afraid he would do that. I'm just playing that card so I can see what he's got. I might want to use one of these. Doubt it, but possibly. No, I'm good. I'm going to go ahead and pass. And hopefully I can hold off with 14-point lead. Not that I messed up. You guys got to see me lose. Oh, I should be good. Yeah, I'm good. He's got nothing else. So I just won. Yay for winning. Yes, I have a knack for this game. How dare you think otherwise? I'm a witcher. Steppen. I'll ask for Steppen. Oh, my controller just died. I'm gonna have to switch batteries. It almost lasted the whole time. Never fear. That's why I always have an extra pair around. Alright. See if I can put them in the right way. I did, because I'm smart.
I'll remember that. Thanks.
Yeah. Alright. Oh, and I won a card. Yes. Don't win any money, but that's okay. This is my last option.
Not everyone.
Ain't that right?
Everyone. And not just any woman. I'm smells of lilac and gooseberries, dresses in black and white.
2 schnapses.
Schnapses. That's such a middle-aged sounding drink. The Middle Ages. Fine, I'll have a drink.
Fine, I'll have a drink. Can we cut to the chase? You see her or not?
Jennifer or Blindy.
He knows exactly who I'm talking about.
Never mentioned her name.
Yet you described her perfectly. Once I hear something, I'll never
I
forget.
don't like the way he looks. He looks creepy.
How do you know Jennifer?
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads, of course. The
Master
only way
Dandelion's
I might
ballads.
hope to rub up against greatness. Unless it's as lucky as I am.
He runs into a very patient butcher.
It's Geralt of Rivia himself. The Butcher of Blaviken.
That's me.
You see Jennifer?
You can really extend the conversation options if you want. I'll do it sometimes, but
Guessed it. It's not.
for the sake of time on this episode, because we're already running over, I'm going to go ahead and
What do you know?
hurry it along.
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Jennifer. Who would have thought?
Get to the point.
A Nilfgaardian scout from the local garrison saw her.
Where?
At their camp. She rode her. Dark and night, black and white, gooseberries and... Yes, I know. Had a terse exchange with the garrison commander who raced off.
Where to?
I'm not on this yet. Ask at the garrison.
Thanks.
We men of the road must stick together. Perhaps one day I'll be in trouble and you'll be nearby to help.
He ran off really fast. Alright, well, I think this is a good stopping place for today. Unfortunately, like, 0 action. I apologize. It's kind of the nature of the beginnings of games. They kind of ease you into it. Don't worry, we'll get some action soon. Stick with me. If you're new to The Witcher, I think you're really going to like this game. If you're new to Witcher 3, it's the best Witcher yet, in my opinion. Well, I haven't played the first one, so I can't say for that. But I think it really takes a lot of the good from Witcher 2 and makes it a lot better. So I think you'll really enjoy it. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. We hope you'll stick along for the ride. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you guys next episode. So this is Blind Assassin and for Anonymous Gaming, and hope to see you again soon.